countertop, radio low never stops. Morning sun through lace curtains, teaching time how to soften. Grandma's apron strings tie the world to me. Every night was love I didn't have to see. Apron folded in a drawer, kitchen quieter than before. Still I swear I feel her near when I tie mine standing here. Funny how the smallest thread can pull you home instead. I tucked twice when days fell long. She'd hum half a gospel song. Didn't know what safe could be till those strings were holding me. Grandma's apron strings wiped my tears in hands, taught me how to face the world by how she'd stand. If I ever lose my way or forget how kindness claims, I remember who I am by those worn out strings. Those grandma's apron strings never let me go. Even now they're guiding me more than they'll ever know. Naught comes loose, love still brings. Home feels like strings. Wind whispers through the old backyard, quilt flutters in the morning sun. Grandma's quilt on the line, patch by patch, stitch by stitch, colors faded, edges worn, yet every square still tells a story rich. I remember her humming softly, rocking chair creaking slow, while the morning light danced over seams and the autumn leaves would blow. Oh, that quilt on the line, holding memories tight, every square little piece of love in the soft morning light. Time moves on, but I still see Grandma's hands working endlessly. Running through the yard with bare feet, chasing shadows in the sun. We'd hide beneath the quilt's folds, laughing, pretending we'd won. The smell of cotton and warmth of home etched deep in my mind. Moments like these in the quiet wind are treasures hard to find. The quilt may fray, the colors fade, but her love remains in every thread she made. Hanging now for the world to see, a symbol of home and who I'll always be. Oh, that quilt on the line, holding memories tight, every square little piece of love in the soft morning light. Time moves on, but I still working endlessly. Every square little piece of love in the soft morning light. Time moves on, but I still see Grandma's hands working endlessly. Even in the wind, her love lingers, stitched into every fold. Every fold. Laughing rides on dusty air. Wheels complain, but don't care. Going nowhere, getting there. On memory lane, I passed that field on a county road. Corn's all gone, the barn's been sold. But every fall my heart still knows that sound. Funny how a simple ride can take you back in time. Straw in our hair, laughing in vain. Old songs hum in the wooden frame of a trailer pulled by yesterday. Friday night, flannel and boots, hands held tight under harvest moon. Cold air biting, hearts brand new. Back then, those hair rides through memory lane. Bumpy roads, but we love the pain. Every mile a name we claim on memory lane. If I could climb back on that ride, I wouldn't ask for a smoother line. Just one more lap, one more night in the dark. Lanterns sway, someone sings. Stars lean in to listen. Fire rides through memory lane. They don't roll forward, again what time can't change. We'll slow down, but the ride stays. Crickets hum and a tide key. Hay dust floats where the shadows lean. Night slows down, holds its breath before the stories all get said. Lantern light on the barn wall flickers big, then fades to small. Every sway, every fall shows me where I came from. I stand here longer than I planned. Same old boards, different hands. World runs fast beyond this gate, but this glow still knows my name. Funny how a simple flame can make the night feel safe. Grandpa's laugh, coffee cup, boots by the door, sleeves rolled up, counting stars, lying back, learning quiet in the dark. Lantern light on the barn wall keeps the ghost from feeling cold. Every truth I couldn't say still hangs here in the glow. When the wind starts talking low and doubt comes creeping in, I borrow that old steady flame again. The lantern light on the barn wall don't burn bright, but burns long. Teaches me the dark ain't wrong when you know where you belong. Wick burns down, night moves on, but the light stays strong. Dusty roads and a faded sun, where laughter lingered and days were young. Drive these back roads slow tonight. The fields all golden in the fading light. Old barns and fences, memories they hold, stories of a life we once called gold. Back roads to yesterday, I ride again through the echoes of laughter and old friends. Every mile takes me where I long to stay, on the back roads to yesterday. The creek still whispers under the bridge. The swing by the oak hasn't moved an inch. I hear the songs we used to play and see the faces that never stayed. Even the sunset feels like a friend, guiding me gently to the places I've been, through the dust and the time that slips away. I chase the back roads, I can't let them stray. Back roads to yesterday, I ride again through the echoes of laughter and old friends. Every mile takes me where I long to stay, on the back roads to yesterday. Floor on the countertop, radio low, never stops. Morning sun through lace curtains, teaching time how to soften. Grandma's apron strings tie the world to me. Every night was love I didn't have to see. Apron folded in a drawer, kitchen quieter than before. Still I swear I feel her near when I tie mine standing here. Funny how the smallest thread pull you home instead. I tucked twice when days fell long. She'd hum half a gospel song. Didn't know what safe could be till those strings were holding me. Grandma's apron strings wiped my tears in hands, taught me how to face the world by how she'd stand. forget how kindness claims. I remember who I am by those worn out strings. Those grandma's apron strings never letting me go. Even now they're guiding me more than they'll ever know. Naught comes loose, love still brings. Home feels like strings. Wooden table, even light, pages thin, but hold 'em tight. Names and dates and faded ink, saying more than words can think. Dust on the family Bible don't mean the faith is gone. It just shows the years have passed since some hearts moved on. I brush it off, reflect, careful hands, like I'm touching promised land. Read the lines I used to skip, finding truth in fellowship. Funny how the words still wait, patient as our fate. Mama read by lamplight glow, Daddy bowed his head real low. I didn't know what grace could be, just knew it felt like family. Dust on the family Bible settled in like time. Every prayer we whispered soft still knows it's right. If I ever lose my way or doubt what I was taught, I'll turn back to those worn pages and find the love they call. If I ever lose my way or doubt what I was taught, I'll turn back to those worn pages and find the love they call. Dust on the family Bible ain't neglect, it's proof of a faith that lived through living and still holds true. Lamp burns low, pages stay, face still breathes this way. dots and crooked lines, half a sun, a crooked sign. Rain don't know what it erased. Chalk on the sidewalk faded. Street looks wider than before, new paint on the neighbor's door. I step careful where we once played, like I might smudge yesterday. Funny how the light is hand leaves a mark you can't defend. Chalk on the sidewalk faded, but I still see the yard. Every line we ever drew, still coloring my heart. Hopscotch dreams and counting feet, summer heat on concrete streets. We believe those stick figure plans could outlast the rain. Chalk on the sidewalk faded, wasn't meant to stay, just a borrowed bit of magic for a younger day. If I could draw one thing again before the storm comes through, I'd sketch a door that always leads back home to you. The chalk on the sidewalk faded, taught me what is true. Some things are meant forever, just long enough to move you. Rain dries up, lines are gone, memories live on. Humming low as daylight fades, her voice walks me home. Every word a candle flame, I was never alone. Porch still creaks the same old tune, rocking chair remembers you. Evening bugs and purple skies feel too quiet without your eyes. Grandma's song at dusk taught me how to trust in the dark and the dust. Love don't ever rush. tired hands, flower on her dress. She'd sing soft about promised land and forgiveness. Didn't know I was learning goodbye while learning why. Grandma's song at dusk when the world felt rough. All the fear, all the fuss fell asleep in her truck. If heaven's got a quiet hour, I know what it sounds like. Same old tune, same gentle power, singing me through the night. Grandma's song at dusk still hums when nights get tough. Even now, even us are held by that love. Sun goes down, song stays true, still rocking me back to you. Morning rain on red clay ground, barefoot tracks go weaving round. Sun comes up, dries what it can, leaves a mark on every man. Footprints in the red clay don't wash clean away. Every step I ever took still knows my name. Road looks paved where dirt once ran, same old hill, a different plan. I slowed down where I used to race, let the past set my pace. Funny how the ground still sees who we're trying to be. We'd run hard till our legs were sore, leave our prints by the creek bank shore. Didn't know the earth would keep every promise made in a leap. Footprints in the red clay, side by side and crossed. Every fall, every stand shows what it cost. If I ever doubt the road or wonder where I've been, I look down at where I started and remember when. I look down at where I started and remember when. Those footprints in the red clay ain't stuck in yesterday. They're the map that leads me home when I've lost my way. Stays red, steps fade slow but lit. Sparks climb up to a midnight sky. Pine smoke curls as the daylight dies. Boots in a circle, no need to speed. Night knows what we need. Campfire nights long ago, where the truth burned slow. Every light, every scar felt closer under the stars. I strike a match just now and then, for the quiet more than the flame. Same old stories still show up when the world gets loud again. Funny how a simple fire can light the hole inside. Bent tin cups and off-key songs, passing secrets all night long. Talking brave, dreaming wide, swearing we never say goodbye. Campfire nights long ago taught us more than we were told. Every spark touched the dark, left a mark on who we'd grow. If I could sit there one more time with smoke in my eyes and hope in my chest, I'd thank that fire for showing me how to feel at rest. Those campfire nights long ago ain't ashes, just a glow. Still they warm me when I'm cold, still they teach me what I know. Stars hold on, night still hums that song. Yellowed smile, corners bent, light caught still in 79, slid between a prayer and amen. A Polaroid, Sunday sun through stained glass blue. I don't kneel the way I used to, but I open up that book again, and there you are. Funny how the holiest things don't say a thing. A Polaroid in the Bible pages, smiling back, prove that love once lived right here in between the cracks. Church steps after morning rain, lace dress, daddy's hand. Someone said, hold still a sec, and froze that day. A Polaroid in the Bible pages, time can't fade, keeps the faith in ordinary days safe. If I ever lose my it's true. I find that picture tucked away, and I remember you. Soft, the light turns low. Picture stays wherever I go. Wind through glass that's long been gone. Main Street sings a hollow song. Footsteps echo where we stay, in a town the world forgot to say. Ghost town memories still call my name. Empty stores and open skies, don't forget the blame. I park my truck by the old cafe. Sign still reads open someday. Paint peels truth I couldn't see when we thought we'd never leave. Funny how silence screams louder than dreams. Friday nights, one red light, radios and cheap cologne. We swore we'd die in this small town before we ever died alone. Ghost town memories fill these streets with sound. Every laugh, every fight still walks me around. If walls could talk, they'd tell us why we left in pieces, not goodbye. Some hearts stay even when we roam, making ghosts of what was home. Ghost town memories ain't dead, just free, living quiet in my chest, like they're waiting on me. No lights on, but I still see everything we used to be. 10-blade side in open air. Sky spins wide, no one there. Every turn knows what it brings. Echoes in the windmill blades. Echoes in the windmill blades call my name and then fade. Every sound's a memory, learning how to stay. Fence leans low, well runs dry. Same old wind, a different sky. I stand still, let the day turn me slow that way. Funny how the moving air keeps what's there. House would shake, no wood hum. Summer heat, the work half done. The creek above the water in tin kept us company. Echoes in the windmill blade. Never spoke too loud, just enough to let us know we weren't alone out there. If I ever fear the quiet or doubt the open land, I remember how that turning sound took me by the hand. Those echoes in the windmill blades ain't stuck in yesterday. They turn with me, reminding me to move, but stay. Wind slows down, blades still spin, echoes stay. Carousel lights spin red and blue. Cotton candy, sky so new. Every shout, every sound still echoes from the fairground. Grounds are quiet, grass grown tall, rust on gates, no music call. Still I hear a midway tune when the evening falls too soon. Echoes from the county fairground ring like laughter I once found. Every bell and spinning wheel taught my heart how joy can feel. Ticket stubs in sweaty hands, guessing away, making plans. Ferris wheel at sunset glow, promised love we didn't know. Didn't know when lights went down we'd carry this around. Echoes from the county fairground follow me from town to town. Every song the speakers played still knows the games we played. If I could win one more cheap prize or lose my voice in cheers, I'd trade a year of grown-up days for one of those nights here. Echoes from the county fairground follow me from town to town. Every song the speakers played still knows the games we played. Dust in the air, late afternoon. Cardboard boxes, old perfume. I found your name in crooked ink, and every word made time stand still. A letter found in the attic said the things you never said. Folded dreams and second chances, written long before we bled. The house is quiet, roof still leaks. Same old creaks along the stairs. I wonder if you ever knew I'd end up finding you up there. Some truths wait until it's too late. Chasing work in younger days. Said you come back before the frost, but life got in the way. A letter found in the attic, yellow lines, a steady hand. I heard your voice between the words, trying hard to be a man. If If I'd known you needed grace more than pride, more than time, I'd have met you halfway home instead of reading this goodbye. If I'd known you needed grace more than pride, more than time, I'd have met you halfway home instead of reading this goodbye. I folded it slow, then let it be. Some love waits to set us free. Every morning sun on my skin, Mama's call drifting on a southern wind, old screen door singing when it slammed too hard. Every dream fell closer in a beat-up yard. Time was slow, hearts were brave. We didn't know what we'd lose, what we'd save. And down that dusty lane where the wild grass grew, I learned who I was before I knew you. Rusty bikes, paper planes, laughing loud through the summer rain. Yeah, life was plain, but it felt so right. Childhood on the dusty lane every night. Granddad's stories on a wooden chair, coffee strong and a preacher's prayer, radio songs about love and pain. We sang along, didn't feel the rain. And down that dusty lane, shadows ran. We chased the moon with a stick and can. No gold rings, no champagne, just fireflies and window pane. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. And down that dusty lane, I close my eyes, see younger me under endless skies. If I could stay, I swear I'd remain in that moment before the pain. Yeah, life moved on, but my heart still stays with childhood on the dusty lane. Gravel pipes under worn-out tires, memory burns like an old campfire. I wave goodbye, but I whisper your name. When childhood on the dusty clay ground, barefoot tracks go weaving round. Sun comes up, dries what it can, leaves a mark on every man. Footprints in the red clay don't wash clean away. Every step I ever took still knows my name. Road looks paved where dirt once ran, same old hill, a different plan. I slowed down where I used to race, let the past set my pace. Funny how the ground still sees who we're trying to be. We run hard till our legs are sore, leave our prints by the creek bank shore. Didn't know the earth would keep every promise made in leaf. Footprints in the red clay, side by side and crossed. Every fall, every stand shows what it costs. If I ever doubt the road or wonder where I've been, I look down at where I started and remember when. Those footprints in the red clay ain't stuck in yesterday. They're the map that leads me home when I'm lost my way. Rain moves on, earth stays red, steps fade slow, but led. Carnival lights flicker in my mind, laughter echoes down the old dirt lane. I can see the Ferris wheel turning, spinning high in the summer sky. Cotton candy hands, carousel rides, and you laughing by my side. The scent of popcorn in the warm night air, shadows of friends who aren't there. Oh, the ghosts of the county fair, they whisper soft and low. Rides long gone, but the memories glow. Every cheer, every game we played still haunts my heart in the warm evening shade. The prize ribbons faded, the boost boarded up tight, but I remember the music and the fireflies at night. The carousel horse where you first held my hand, a small town fair, a young heart's land. Time moves on, the fairgrounds sleep, but the echoes linger, secrets they keep. I walk past the empty lot and I swear I hear your laughter on the summer air. Oh, the ghosts of the county fair, they whisper soft and low. Rides long gone, but the memories glow. Every cheer, Every game we played still haunts my heart. In the warm evening shade, oh, the ghosts of the county fair, they whisper soft and low. Rides long gone, but the memories glow. Every cheer, every game we played still haunts my heart. In the warm evening shade. Jarring light by the river bend, summer nights that never end. We caught the dark with open hands, back when life was just a plan. Fireflies of long ago lit up paths we didn't know. Every wish we let them go still glows inside my soul. Now the nights are quiet still, porch light hums on broken dreams. Kids don't chase the dark no more, or maybe that's just me. Barefoot running through the yard, mama yelling don't go far. Laughing till the moon got tired, we were young and wired with fire. Didn't know those sparks would fade, come back this way. Fireflies taught us how to shine, then go. Little lights in mason jars made us feel like shooting stars. If I could catch one more tonight, I wish for less regret. Let it glow, then set it free, like everything I never cared. Fireflies from long ago still know places I don't show. When the world feels cold and slow, they remind me who I was. One by one they dim the sky, but never say goodbye.